All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 5 more minutes before we start. So we're going to give it a few more minutes before we actually get going with episode 4. And some of the things that we're going to talk about today, it's going to be how to open a Roth IRA. Now, I am going to try to do one live. I don't know if it's going to allow me because I already have an account with the provider that I'm doing. Mind you, this is not an affiliate link or anything like that. I don't have any ties to Charles Schwab, but I find Charles Schwab to be a little bit kind of more open due to the fact that they give you, I will say, a prediction of what you're going to be doing in terms of your dividends and your growth. So we'll see. We'll see if it allows me to create another account, which I highly doubt it. I can just create an account probably, but I'm not going to be able to fund it. So yeah. So we have about 4 more minutes before 7. So we're gonna wait a little bit longer. All right, 2 more minutes, and we are going to get started. All right, 2 more minutes, and we are going to get started. All right, 2 more minutes, and we are going to get started. All right, 1 minute. Hello? You can't hear me this entire time I was talking, and I couldn't. Oh my goodness, my mic was muted. Jesus, somebody should have said something. All right, so the first thing is that we gotta open our Roth IRA, right? So it's easier with Charles Schwab. So make sure that we choose that. The benefits obviously it's going to grow tax free. So make sure that you choose the proper accounts for you to invest, and it's also going to grow tax free. I don't know what happened there, man. I think my mic was actually muted, but sorry. Why it's Charles Schwab? Well, it's a little bit easier to navigate. It also gave you projections on how your money is going to grow over time, right? So it gives you a little bit more tools at your disposals. This is how much you can contribute to a Roth IRA. Let me maximize this so it's like nice and large. Bam. Okay. So the maximum is going to be 7,000, and once you pass the threshold of 140,000, you cannot contribute anymore to a Roth IRA due to the fact that you kind of passed the threshold limit. But there's a way to go around this $140,000 limit. There's around the $140,000 limit, and if you need answers to how to go around contributing to a traditional IRA, 7,000, and then hold off for about a year, and then you convert it into a Roth. So this ways. All right. So prepare all the information that you need to create your Roth IRA. And then from here, organize your space, right? Clean your desk, make sure that it's nice and prepared to have all the information ready for you. Um, Concentrate on entering your information accurate online, because obviously these accounts are very safe and secure. So make sure that you actually are doing that too, right? Go online on charlesschwab.com to get started. The interface, like I was mentioning earlier in the video, it's very easy to navigate, and it's a lot more user friendly than some other companies out there. Selecting your account, obviously, you're going to choose a Roth IRA because it's simple, right? It says here easy to navigate tools. When you go online, it's going to ask you for all your personal information, name, phone number, address, and all those goodies. So make sure that you do so. Fill the form correctly. Make sure that all of your data is actually correct. If you're doing it from your laptop, do not sign into somebody's Wi-Fi, because that could be a no-no, right? Make sure that you're using your own personal data. So, all right. Once you create your Roth IRA, it's going to ask you to link your bank account to be able to transfer funds from your bank account to your Roth IRA. And it's gonna give you like a projection for all of your um which you call it transfers. So it's gonna keep track of all of that as well. So just make sure that you keep that in mind. Once you have your funds available, you can actually explore into different options of ETF, mutual funds, stocks, single stocks, and stuff like that. So you can even invest into the S&P 500, which is really beneficial. And they have an app too that you can download into your phone and keep it with you anywhere you go. And then the final thing, obviously, it's making sure that all the information that you're entering in there is actually accurate. Once everything is done, the process should be go smoothly. So, and at the end, it's going to tell you successful. You have completed. You have opened your Roth IRA successfully, and now you can start contributing to your retirement. One of the, like I mentioned before, one of the things that I like about Charles Schwab is that their platform on on the phone is very easy to use. They have a mobile app. They have um, like actual personnel. If you go to one of the locations, that they can speak to you about a retirement fund. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and do that. But yeah, so they have a lot of tools in order for people to take advantage of it. Of course, they'll charge you for these things, right? So they'll charge you for the help, but you know, little by little, you can actually learn how to do any of this stuff. But it does help, because when I started doing this in 2023, I had no clue what the heck I was doing. So not knowing some of these things, it could lead to money loss, because obviously you don't know what you're doing. But I just wanted to share this with you guys, though. This is another weekly pay. It's called W Pay. They're paying 73 cents this week. So the cutoff day was the 21st. This is W Pay. Um, so what W Pay is, matter of fact, let's just go into the actual website. Bam. All right. So the distributions for this week is going to be 72.559%. And I'll show you how many shares they have outstanding. Is going to be 6 million shares. And assets under management, they have about $320 million. So it's growing. And these are the underlines that it holds. So it holds Apple, Robinhood, Netflix, Nvidia, Meta, Mr. Google, Tesla, Amazon, Berkshire Hathaway. Let me see what else they got in here. Oh, here we go. Here's the entire list. Here's all the stuff that they own, how much is actually invested into this particular companies. So yeah, um, it's good to know this information though, just in case you want to invest into this particular stock. Right now, per share is like $52, right? Um, Not bad, $52. So do the math how much you want to invest, and that would tell you how much is going to be your own personal dividend per week. But yeah, guys, so that is it for this video. It's kind of short, actually. Sorry that the mic was actually cut off. But any questions about how to open a Roth IRA, please hit me up. I'm more than happy to help you. Right. Tomorrow, I believe tomorrow at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., one or the other. The new distributions for OT and Group B will release, and then I will make another video on that, so you'll be informed of which stock and ETF is going to pay the most for Tuesday. So Thursday they'll be paying out and stuff like that, and then Wednesday is going to be Group A, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, guys, so that is going to be it for today's video, right? If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I am looking to grow the channel as much as I can to help more people. All you have to do is subscribe, doesn't cost you anything, and you get some free information on your future investment. All right, guys. So until the next video, guys, stay safe, be well. Peace.